Now, it used to be when the snow would fly in Northwestern Ontario, that's when we would all hunker down, but not anymore. I'm out here today on Boulevard Lake. I got my fat bike and I'm joined by Steve Yeung from the Black Sheep Mountain Bike Club. Thanks so much for being out here. We're gonna go fat biking around the lake today.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys can come out.
Tell me a little bit about this and getting out on the ice with your bike. When did you start doing that?
So back in 2020, that's when I first got my first fat bike. I had gotten into mountain biking and I wanted to keep active throughout the winter. So I got a fat bike and it became something I really enjoyed doing. Met a lot of people throughout the years fat biking. Yeah, it's just been a lot of fun.
What are some of your favorite places to fat bike in Thunder Bay and the surrounding area?
So yeah, obviously the Shunya Mines, Trowbridge Trails, like they're great when the conditions are perfect. So, and other favorite rides I like, yeah, my friends, they took me out riding and went out to Arrow Lake. So it just freshly froze up and that was a pretty amazing experience. And then same with, on Wednesday, went to Red Rock and we rode from Red Rock, the town of Red Rock to a little island called Burnt Island. And that was pretty cool too. Kind of see the cracks in the ice and see how deep it is and gauge how much ice thickness there is to make sure that you're not going into anything too dangerous.
Now we just got a slight kind of powder going on here today. But when you went out, I was watching a video. Absolutely beautiful. The ice is it's glistening. The sun is shining. What is that like? Like what kind of feeling does that give you to be so close to nature in that way?
Oh, it's pretty awe-inspiring, and you're seeing like things through the ice that typically you wouldn't be able to see. Certain spots, yeah, when we got out more into the sun, onto the open lake, open ice, then the water started changing color. There's one spot where the water was just green. We're just standing out there in the sun, looking at it, and like there's a frozen minnow like stuck in the ice, and in the ice you just hear the ice expanding, and we're just kind of stopping and listening to it, and just trying to take it all in, right, and appreciate that experience.
Talk to me a bit about the rise in popularity of fat biking in the winter.
So, I think it's getting popular. We've built up the trail system. The club's built up the trail system so much. We have a really good group of volunteers, and when the trails are groomed, people go. People see pictures and say like, okay, like I'd like to do that, right? And it's, again, like the trails when they're groomed, it's a lot smoother. It's not as bumpy. It's more, a bit of a slower ride and not as technically demanding riding. So.
Now, for someone who is maybe, a novice, someone who's just getting started, I think you can rent one of these fat bikes for about $50 in town here. I'm sure it's pretty similar across the province. What else do you need to get started?
You know what, if you're into cross-country skiing, you could probably use most of your cross-country ski gear. Depending on the temperature, like I like to use heated gloves and heated socks. So
I'm freezing cold.
Yeah. so even with my shoes I got, they're rated to -10, but with heated socks I've gone to like -30-degree weather, like in them and been fine. And heated gloves, like they'll work up to a point, but then sometimes you might want to get pogies. So there's pretty much like giant oven mitts that go on the handlebars, and you stick your hands in, and that kind of keeps them out of the wind and keeps them warm.
Awesome. Well, what do you say we head out?
Sure, sounds good.
A little more action here. See if I can spit out. Oh yeah! Oh.